Well, we exist for, the obvious reason is to make springs and stampings, but we feel we exist more for the people piece of it and relationships. If the culture is going to be defined, it's going to be defined by me. It's not just going to happen. You can't have relationships without people, and you can't make springs without people. And so we set out a couple of years ago with the leadership team, and so we then started working on getting those core values and defining who we are and why do we exist, what's our core competencies, and that's what got the process started. People's the focus and the core values around that, and if we can just keep reminding ourselves of that each day, that we're all just a bunch of people coming to work to meet the needs of our families. We do that by working together and taking care of our customers.
If you've got a place that people want to come to work, they kind of know the rules. This is what matters. This is the vision. Makes a difference.
And the vision is people are first. We take the data to make the best decisions to help those people, whether they're the employees or the customers or the vendors, and do the right thing.
There's a lot of competitors in our industry. For the most part, we make the same product with the same equipment, and it comes down to the service we provide and how do we differentiate ourselves based on the relationship side of it.
We feel we exist more for the people piece of it and relationships. Springs just give us a reason to have relationships, whether it's internal to the company, external with our customers or our vendors. Everything we do is relationships, and so the more we can build those relationships, the more longevity of the business we can have.
I want to come to work. I want to be able to say, hey, how's it going? How's the family? We have very little turnover here. There's a reason for that. People enjoy working. They love coming to a company lunch, a carry-in. People care. We work together. We know each other. We know our families.
It's the people on the floor that do the value-added work. And without them and without a good relationship, we have nothing.
Customer focus is about solving problems for customers, meeting their needs, hopefully exceeding their expectations.
If each one of us focused on making sure I give the absolute best product to the next customer, by the time it gets to the end and actually goes to the customer who's actually paying for it, they're going to get a good product, it's going to have good quality, everyone that touched it has put their abilities and their expertise into it, and everyone is happy then. No one has had to stress out over something that went wrong. When the customer looks at Midwest Spring, what do they see? So we try to take a very real look at ourselves to make sure we're looking at ourselves honestly, and then using teamwork to go, okay, how do we then make these things improve?
Teamwork to me is being able to trust that everyone involved is doing what they need to be doing, that they trust that I'm doing what I need to be doing, and that at the end of the day, everything gets done correctly.
And then the final piece is personal responsibility. Every one of us has to be held accountable by ourselves to do the right things in our business life.
And it's important that we acknowledge those fundamental golden rule type principles that you learn in, your youth, and it still matters to this day. We believe that by doing the right thing, the numbers will come.
Where we're doing more than just making springs and stampings, we're also having an impact in our community, so that people recognize Midwest Spring as more than just the company down at the end of the street.
You want to work somewhere where you feel comfortable, you feel accepted, you feel important. And everyone here at Midwest Spring has a role, and their role is important.